Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to unbox my two PSP games I bought with my PSP. I ordered myself a brand new PSP last week. It's the PSP Street or the PSP E1004 CB. I can show it to you because I plugged it in into the power cord right now and it's recharging, so unfortunately I can't show it to you because it's right back behind. And no problem, I will unbox these two great games I got with it. I got them fairly cheap because I think the PSP or the UMD media is dying right now, and they give those games their price is like cut in half, and I got this one very cheap. This is one of the best games on the PSP. This is the third birthday, and this is Dissidia Duodecim 12, Final Fantasy Dissidia Duodecim 12. Those two games are must-have for the PSP, I would say. If you want to buy a PSP and you don't know what games to play, those two definitely I can recommend them. They're great. They have overall great reviews, and this one I especially want to play this one because I'm a fan of Parasite Eve franchise, and I played the original Parasite Eve and even Parasite Eve 2 back in its PlayStation 1 days. That was back in 1998 I think, and those are great games. So this one, I'm looking forward for this one. Great soundtrack, awesome overall. This one is like a fighting game with Final Fantasy characters, I think, and I will get into the games when I unbox them. Let's start off with Parasite Eve, or with the third birthday. Let's put that aside for a second. And about this game, so what can I say about it? It's called the third birthday, and for people who know, it's actually the third part in the Parasite Eve franchise. It was on hold for a long time, and I think this game got released 2007. I could be wrong, but I'm not quite sure. No, not 2007, earlier. Not really quite sure about the release date of this. Maybe it says on the cover 2011. My bad. It was released 2011. And you can imagine the first Parasite Eve was released 1998 on the original PlayStation. It was never released in Europe. It was only released in Japan and I think in North America, and it's now available on the PlayStation Store. So if you want it, go and grab it because it's a great game. The first game in the Parasite Eve series is very great. Great soundtrack, great atmosphere, and fantastic story. I think it's based on a novel, and it has a very dark tone with it's basically, what is this game? This is like a third-person shooter. You run around with this girl. Her name is Aya Brea, I think. Yes, Aya Brea. This girl here, she's NYPD officer, and she's thrown into this weird situation where she has to fight those genetically mutated monsters. And in the first game, I think it was something like the mitochondria in your cells. Every cell has a mitochondria, and basically it mutates and evolves into the next being or something like that. And it's a very complex story. I can't retell it completely, but it's very great. Just play it. And this one, the second game, I didn't like the second game that much. It was good. It had some awesome soundtrack. It had good gameplay overall, but I didn't like it that much. The first game for me is still the best, and I'm looking very much forward to play this one. And about this one, I think this one plays in 2012. It's about Aya Brea again. She's called back in action when some kind of creatures appear known as the Twisted. I won't go so much into the story. If you want to know what this is about, just watch the review. But right now, let's just unbox this. This, as I told you, I got it very cheap. Always wanted to play this. is the PSP Essentials version. I heard there is also a Twisted edition, a special edition of this. I will try and find it, and if I find it I will get it, because I'm a big fan of this game. Okay, let's put the camera down for a second and let's unwrap the game, okay guys? Alright. And this is overall a great game. It has one of the best soundtracks I heard in a while. If you know what I mean, the very first game had a fantastic soundtrack and such a memorable soundtrack, and great story and great characters and great gameplay. So I can't recommend this game, the first game, more. It came back when Resident Evil was released in 1996. Was Resident Evil released? And okay, I got this. Okay. Let's throw that aside. This as well. Here it is, guys, the third birthday. The PSP Essential version. Grab this one up if you see it in stores, because this is a must-have game for your PSP collection. Let's have a look inside. It comes on a UMD disc. For people who have the Vita, UMDs are a dying age. There is the UMD. This one I don't know what it is. Members card. A Square Enix members card or something like that. Oh, very nice looking manual, guys. Look at this. Very nice art cover here. The third birthday, right? And let's have a look inside. The disc I will show you in a second. Let's have a look inside the manual. It's basically a manual, but I'm confused they still do manuals like that anymore, because I think you should have seen my other... Wow, this is actually pretty cool. Here are all the characters. Like, I see Eve is returning, Kyle, he was from Parasite Eve 2. Who else? Aya Brea, she's the main character. All the controls. Wow, this is actually a pretty nice looking cover book. Or instructions manual, not cover book, my bad. Wow, they put a lot of work into this. They don't do them like this anymore, I can tell you. And this is a great game, guys, really. If you just watch some reviews of this on YouTube or GameSpot or IGN or Machinima. Okay, this is a cool instruction booklet. Let's put that here. And here's the UMD, guys. Nothing special, just a regular UMD. Let's take it out. As you can see, you pop this one into your PSP. It's like a mini disc version, and I would burn to just put it right now into my PSP, but it's charging and I can't go back, but I will show you some gameplay of this, I promise. So this is what you get. Put it right back here. Okay. So guys, this is for the third birthday. Great, awesome game for a nice price. Go for it. If you want a good game in your collection, and if you're new to PSP, grab this one up. Next one I will do Final Fantasy Dissidia Duo Sim. This is another great game, also by Square Enix. Square Enix is making a lot of great games for the PSP. All the Final Fantasy, we did all the Final Fantasy games. This one, the third birthday, I think. Also Tactics Ogre. If I find that one, I will definitely buy it. So I will stop the video here and see you for the unboxing of Dissidia. Bye bye.